Can I just say, I am so close to deleting my TikTok and my Instagram. I almost hit the button today. I'm so done with it. To give you some context, I've been going through an emotional roller coaster recently. It all hit me last night. I spent a couple hours making a cover of the new AI vocal song I Run by Haven. And I didn't make it for social media. I made it because I just thought it would be fun to remake. So I just recorded myself remaking it. I just made a small short form video of me singing it, posted it, and okay, number one, no traction whatsoever. 100 views maybe. And I predicted that. Let me see. Okay, well no. Okay, 300 views. This is my issue. Okay. So I posted it. Now, I made a cover, and my focus is production, not necessarily vocals. Yes, the vocals are processed, obviously. Why would you sing unprocessed vocals on a song that's has so much production going on? So I post this, and I'm like, it's just a cover, whatever. It's not a big deal. And people are going after me right now. This ain't it, sis. What is it then? You got to be more specific with your hate comments. You got to be more specific. And it's my issue. I'm getting to a point. But basically, they're like, your vocals are too processed. They're not aligned. They're just slightly misaligned. And people are like, just sing with your real voice. Sing with your real vocals. But guys, can we just take a second, to think about this? My whole point was to remake the beat and remake the processed vocals. If you listen to the song, vocals are super processed. But I think my issue was I put on the screen AI or real vocals, which do you prefer? I didn't mean my vocals. I just meant do you guys prefer the real song or the one with the fake vocals? But anyway, so people are coming at me. Whatever. I probably made the mistake of putting the caption on saying my vocals are real, which they are 100% real. We process things. The only thing on that vocal I did was a little bit of tuning and compression and EQ, and I did put a chorus. Might be what people are freaking out about because it doesn't sound like a very small thin vocal that's just me singing. It sounds like a kind of a chorusy, sometimes Tate McRae's vocals sound a little bit very processed, and I was kind of going for that, but I guess people didn't like that. The thing that gets me is, why can't we just be creative without hate, man? I feel like social media is all fake and everyone's trying to be perfect. When I do covers, I get the lyrics wrong every time. When it comes to doing social media, I'm not a perfectionist, but I think a lot of people are. If you stand out a little bit, if you get one thing wrong, if your vocals are too processed, if they're not aligned right, people are gonna call you out for it. I almost didn't post it because I got the lyrics wrong. I was like, people are gonna call me out. My whole thing in social media is I'm trying to get better at producing music, and I am a singer, right? But I don't really like just singing and playing piano anymore. I think it's more fun to build a track behind it. And when you build a track behind it, you don't want unprocessed vocals on top because it's going to sound really off. I appreciate the feedback. It's great. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I want to get better. But it's those very vague comments this ain't it. Why? I'd like to know, because then I can make it better next time. My whole point is that I feel like we're just fighting for perfection out there. And I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be perfect. Obviously, my cover's not going to be as good as the original, but it's just my take on it. If something's slightly off, if I do one thing wrong, they'll come after you. A singer who hits a wrong note, they're going to come after you. You're competing with people who have edited vocals. A lot of these people on TikTok, not all of them, a lot of people edit their vocals and don't say that they edited them. They just throw them in Melodyne, throw them in Auto-Tune, fix it up, make it nice and polished, and put it under the video where it looks like they're just singing in their kitchen. People do this. And then you have people scrolling through TikTok, seeing this insane vocal performance, and they think that is normal. I just saw a recent YouTube. It basically was a bunch of clips of famous singers messing up during their performance. And when I listened to it, they weren't that bad. Maybe you hit a wrong note or two, but isn't that normal? I mean, we've all heard singers perform. Sometimes they're pitchy. And the comment section goes crazy. They're just not that good, or they can't sing, or blah, blah, blah. You do it then. You do it. You go do that. And then people get mad at you for using auto-tune and editing vocals. There's no winning. You're competing against perfection. You don't want to be fake and you don't want to pretend you're singing the song. So it's either you do like 10,000 takes, or you edit your vocals, or you do what I do and I make a production behind it. I edit my vocals and people know it's not the raw vocal, it's edited. People put a lot of effort behind these videos and I'm worn out. Like, a lot of stuff is edited and a lot of people don't know that. Can I just say one thing? Like, I looked really great in the mirror today, but we're looking a little rough right now. Why do I look like a man? We looked a lot better with the hair up. A lot of people don't know. So they have this expectation for everybody, right? These days, the social media is becoming so fake. I mean, not even with the vocals, right? But it's also our face. This is how I look. But with the filters on TikTok, even now live streaming, you can click like a button that makes your skin smooth. And then skincare routines, people are like, oh my gosh, this is my natural skin and I use this brand. But it's a filter on their face. TikTok shop too. I'm sorry. It's just all so fake and I'm done. I tried to do TikTok shop. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if you've seen this on TikTok shop. These little karaoke things. So I was like, I should order this and try it out, and then maybe I could like do the whole TikTok shop thing where we sell it. I don't want to be one of those people who are like, this is the best karaoke machine I've ever used before. You should totally get it while they're still here. I don't know how you guys can sell things that are not that great. It's just cheap plastic, man. It is straight up cheap plastic. It's all right for like a kid. The microphone quality is really bad. They have these like different voices, but it's not like in the same key. So when you sing like an A, it's going to sing like a E flat in a chipmunk voice. So you can't really sing a song because you have to sing like on a different key to hit the same key in the chipmunk voice. So I'm not impressed. How can I sell a product like that? I could go on there and pretend, or I could just give my honest opinion, but no one's going to buy it if I give my honest opinion. That's what a lot of people deal with. Oh, if I give my honest opinion, no one's going to buy this. So let me just spice it up. And I mean, that's life, right? That's marketing, right? Whatever. For me, I can't do TikTok shop. I can't lie to people. I think what I really want to talk about is just like us as music creators, we're very emotional, especially as songwriters. We got to tap into our emotions to write good music. That means I get hurt easily, even by small comments. It's very, very difficult to put yourself out there and try to be yourself. I've only been doing this for a year. I'm not really someone to put myself out there. I'm a very shy, reserved person. I've always been. I've had to force myself to do things like singing in talent shows. I had to force myself to step out of my comfort zone and do something like this. So obviously TikTok and social media, even YouTube, is so difficult. I just felt like I had to be somebody else. It's really hard when you start. You feel like you're scared to be yourself. I started out on TikTok trying to be myself, and I just felt really awkward. I was looking a little rough. You know, we didn't know how to do our makeup back then. I still don't know how to do my makeup. I think I deleted that account, and then I started Kasni. So I decided on my artist name to experiment because I didn't want people that I knew to find me and see what I was trying to do. I was embarrassed. I wanted to try and experiment with different genres of music. I wanted to do trap music. I love trap music, rap, all of that. Some of my favorite artists are like Logic, Denzel Curry. We got a Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. I grew up with Nicki Minaj. I wanted to try that genre, but I was worried too. I didn't want to look like this because like I'm trying rap. You know how cringe that is for some artists that rap. Like you see it on Instagram and TikTok. Like white girls like me, they're not that good. So I was like, let me wear a wig. Let me try to hide part of myself. I don't know why I chose to wear a pink wig, but I bought a pink wig and I wore that in all my videos, and my music wasn't good. It was very cringe. I was learning. I wasn't good at writing. I did not do a good job. That was the first time I've ever experienced hate, but I wasn't being myself and I wasn't staying true to who I was, but I was experiencing a lot of hate online. I can read you some of the comments. Imagine getting like 800 views and 3 likes, which was consistent. I'm not going to show you the video because I'm very embarrassed. This is straight garbage. Help me. This is actually horrible. Please never post again. Bestie, what's this? No likes but 5 comments is crazy. just know. Oh yeah, this video I got 0 likes and 4 comments. 4 hate comments. This is trash. I hate this. Luckily they're talking about the music and not me, so that's great. Let's see. Girl, give it up. Oh wait, yeah, this one was juicy, I think. Your music sucks. That's it. Sorry. Ho is you cool. Here's a good one. This beat is something that would play behind an evil guy in a video for 2-year-olds. These aren't horrible, but you get my point. I was cringed, I'm not gonna lie, but that was really difficult. I was trying something new. I didn't think my music was that bad. I was too scared to be myself, so I chose to be someone else who wasn't true to me, and I got a lot of hate for it, but all that hate helped me grow thick skin. I decided to just delete all those videos and start over and make music true to myself, which is, you know, pop, R&B. I don't really know what my genre is. I just know that what's true to me is writing music about life. Life includes loss. It includes love. I like to write about things that I've experienced, my ups and downs in life. So I started, you know, putting that stuff out, and I'm not really good at the whole social media thing. It's very hard to be myself on camera, especially for short form. I've gotten a lot better with YouTube. The next thing I want to talk about is disassociation. I've only gotten like 2 hate comments, maybe 3 or 4 since I started trying to be myself online, but it's very difficult to get hate comments for being yourself too. And this happens to everybody. If you ever do anything on social media, people are going to hate you for it. They're going to say something. And it hurts, you know. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. It hurts because we put a lot of effort into our art. It's just so hard to put yourself out there. You take it personally because you're the one behind the screen. If it was a faceless video, I would not have taken it as hard as I did. But because it was my authentic self behind the screen, even if the comment wasn't directly at me, it was just at the music, it takes a lot of guts to put yourself out there. I have a fish TikTok account. I got into fish talk recently. We just got a goldfish. Okay, he's in a 20-gallon tank. We did the research. He's fine. He's still alive. It's been a month. But we are getting so many hate comments. Not necessarily hate comments, but people are like, you need to do your research. That tank is too small. You know, those online internet trolls. If I was like the face of this video, like I would feel sad. But because it's like just a video of my fish, I don't care. I know he's fine. I know he's alive. He's healthy. We're doing everything right. And it's easier to dissociate when you're not the one behind the screen. I can just be like, oh, well, whatever. But if someone's gonna point to my music directly and I'm the one sharing it on the screen, I take it personally because it's a lot of effort I put into this stuff. I feel like I'm putting so much effort into this and getting nothing out. If it's not a hate comment, it's like low engagement, which is typical. There's so much music out there. I don't know what I would expect. It's just been really rough. Short form content wears you out because, okay, I put 4 hours of my day into that, producing that song, another hour into editing, posting it. It was a lot of work to do, and you get shot down for it. Imagine consistently doing that over and over again. It's only been a year, but it's very tiring because you got to think about, oh, what's the hook? You'll have no attention span. I don't want to become a psychologist or psychiatrist or whatever to figure out how to hook these people. Is it even worth it? I don't think it's worth it. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't care if you didn't like it. Okay, I do, but I know it's not bad. I've done this long enough to know my old stuff was bad. I've only been producing music for 3 years. So the stuff I make, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's good. I don't know why I'm getting like heated because they weren't mad at my music. They were just mad at the vocals being too processed. And the whole AI thing, like I get it. Like it makes sense that I'd get a hate comment, but that's not the point. The point is putting too much effort into TikTok and I'm getting nothing out. Sure, I have 2,000 followers, but you know why? Because I reacted to a video of me trying to make some EDM track and it just sounded like a fart with a snare. And I guess people thought it was funny, so they followed me. But nothing else I've posted has gone anywhere. I feel like people don't even want to see music on TikTok. People engage with the skit videos, the funny ones. Like Jay, is his name J-O or whatever? J-O. Yeah. So he's doing really well on TikTok, but his stuff is a lot of skits, right? I'm cringy, man. I don't do the skit thing. I don't want to do the skit thing because like, I don't want to have to think of a skit to do for TikTok to promote my music, to then release music on Spotify and get 1 cent per like 1,000 streams or whatever. What's the point of TikTok? I've seen people with millions of followers on TikTok and like 10,000 monthly listeners or whatever. What are we doing? Like, what's the point? Like, why are we here? I'm not gonna lie. I want to make money. I want to live off my music. Streams won't do that. I tried the whole music promotion skit thing and it was really cringy, and I just don't care to try to get better at it. Maybe that's my downfall. Going back to the topic of dissociation, I do want to mention, if you are struggling with that, which a lot of us will struggle with it if we are not already, people are going to talk shit. Everyone does, even offline. Like, people are not going to like you. One of the best things to do in that case is just remember that everyone has something going on. And even though comments seem like they're directed at you, it's not about you. It's about what they're going through. So you have to look at it in the perspective, this person, there should be no excuse. But you never know what's going on in someone's life. So they could be going through the worst time in their lives. So they're going to lash out at you. They lack empathy. So they don't know how it feels. They think it's fine because they're hiding behind a screen. No one's going to say that to your face. Think about it. Like, everybody is very judgmental. We're all judging. You and me, we judge. You could watch a commercial on TV and you're judging the commercial because it's a stupid skit. And if you told that to the actors, I don't think they'd be happy that you thought their skit was stupid. We watch a TV show, reality TV, like, I'm hardcore judging reality TV. We watched the Squid Games challenge on Netflix. I was crying. It was so cringe. Everyone's gonna judge, and it's a bad thing. We shouldn't be judging each other, but we do. It's human nature. We just don't say it to each other's face. And the great thing about social media is that it creates a sense of security that allows you to put your judgments out there and hurt people. So it's just a big cyberbullying platform. We can just judge freely, no care in the world, right? If you came up to somebody and said, your song sucks, and you watch their reaction while you say that, I don't think you would enjoy it unless you're a horrible person. But the thing is, you're not the issue. A lot of people just lack empathy when it comes to social media, and it's easy to say, like, oh, they're just lashing out at their own emotions, whatever that means, but it's harder to live that. So it takes a lot of practice. I think also we idolize these people who leave comments. I don't know why. At least me, like, I want to make everyone happy. We're people pleasers. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, there's this thing called Art of Detachment I'm looking up right now. One of the bullet points is removing others from an emotional pedestal. We're not seeing them on our level. We're seeing them up here for some reason, and they're not. They're here. Everyone's the same. No one is better than anyone. Because we idolize that, we feel worse. But if you see them on the same level as you, it make the impact better. The worst thing you can do is lash out on them, like replying with a mean comment back to them. We tried that with a fish talk and people got butthurt. The best thing is just to treat people the way you want to be treated. It's a golden rule. We all should just treat people the way you want to be treated. You need to understand your self-worth first, and don't let anybody else change that image of yourself. I was going to talk about something else. I was feeling pretty bad, and I'm feeling a lot better now because I just had to get that out of my system. I was going to say something else. I had a whole conversation coming up. I do not remember what I was going to say. I think if you're going to put yourself out there, you're going to feel this way. We all feel this way. But, you learn a lot and you get thick skin, and just realizing you're not the only one going through this. Everybody who is somebody goes through this. I've had to pivot a lot. I've felt like this isn't going anywhere. I've wanted to quit a lot, but I keep pushing through, and that's the most important thing. I was gonna say, oh man, I lost it. Oh, I lost it. Oh, another thing that helps is talking about it. That happened last night, and I just wanted to quit and almost deleted my TikTok. It wasn't even that bad of a comment, y'all. I guess I'm overreacting, but I think it's just like everything in general. And then another thing is just doing something that you enjoy. Maybe it's not music, maybe painting. Write a song about it. Eat a pizza. Go to the gym. Go do something that makes you happy. We'll struggle together and we'll get through it together. Just don't give up. So I think that's all I wanted to say on my rant. I feel like 10 times better now. Haters gonna hate. Everything will be okay. Goodbye.